Hello and welcome to another episode of Stock Shots. Please remember, I am not a financial advisor. I'm just giving my opinion based on some things I see, like support and resistance, supply, demand, and of course, some indicators that may be on the screen. So always do your own due diligence. Make sure you educate yourself and always look to the left because we're looking at things that have already happened to think about what things may do in the future. So this is another episode of Stock Shots. Welcome. Okay, here we go. We're starting out today with the S fund. Uh, so far, we're looking at, to me, rejection. We're finally up at the supply zone again for another week. Last time we had a spinning top at Doji. This time looks like we have a, here we go. We have a rejection. We have a volume candle coming down, and it looks like it's a close below. That's all I'm looking at. It's a close below 2017. Okay, we did that. Is this going to be the continuation down to where we first had our target, which was down here to our support area? I was looking for here around 1836, 1845, or is it going to just go to 1888, around that area, 1890? And then I feel like after that pullback, that'll give us enough steam to move forward and, of course, go to a minimum. I feel like we're going to break through 2086 and then we're going to go to 2205. That's our next target. But I feel like for me personally, the pullback has started. I think the Bears have entered the building. They're looking for some green in their portfolios for shorts. And for us in TSP, we only make money when the stocks go up. So at this point, I'm in the G fund. I'm not telling you what to do, but hey, information is all yours. So let's go over to the C fund. All right, we almost have the same exact thing here. Was this the last big push? And it seems like that may have been the big push. Once again, this is almost the same area or the same thing we have going on. Is this going to be a pullback to this area here, down at 48.41? And then I feel like we're going to have a continuation up because previously we were down here in the 5,024 area. And I said, hey, it probably can go down to here to the 4622. But since now we are higher, the percentage pullback is probably going to be about the same, but the target will be different. So I'm looking for right here at 48.41. At this moment, I'm at, this is my resistance. That's my resistance. I got two indecision candles that are not strongly in the bear or strongly in the bullish. But I'm looking at strength in the market here. Strength in the market is telling me that, yeah, we might be at the top of this push. And that's fine because this year, you all know it's election year. And, be thankful. Woohoo, election year is giving us big payout. But we are going to have to see some red days to get greater green. Once again, let's see if that pullback is going to happen. And if it does, of course, we're going to come back up. We're going to hit this 5201 and probably go through that in a lot of big volume. Now, if you look specifically at the volume, you'll notice that we had almost the most green volume in the last, I'm going to say, probably 10 weeks. So this was the last biggest volume day, and that produced this candle here. That was the last big volume day compared to what we just had. I'm sorry, last big volume week compared to the week we just had. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That was about 13 weeks ago. The same, almost the same volume. Is a little bit less, but it only gave us a doji or a spinning top. So I'm not too confident in that. I feel like we are going to have a pullback at this moment. I think we did see the last big push, and we're looking to come back to retest and pick up some more orders. So once again, this is telling me I want to go into the G fund, but there's still more. Let's go to the international fund. All right, international fund looks like it could be. Ooh, it could be doing the same thing. Let's see over here. So what I want to do is I'm going to bring this over. Line that out, bring that there. I'm trying to line up and see if there was a good support here. And it looks like it was. I just missed it. It's fine. Let's go around to this area here. So the reason I'm putting it around here, that levels out with a lot of the rejection candle and their wicks for the week. And then at some point, this area did also become support as well. So let's put that there like that. And if we bring it over, yeah, all right. So same thing for the international fund. Are we going to get a continuation of this? I'm currently not sure. I'm going to look towards a pullback once again to most likely the $76 range. At that point, I feel like we can pull back up. But if it doesn't go as far back as 76, I feel like it may go to right about here, 77.44. And let's make that a support. Let's move that over there. Here. So we still got one more. We got the bond fund. So here in the bond fund, hey, how you doing? Okay. They said ain't no rate cuts coming. And yeah, the bond fund said, okay, no problem. We're getting out of here. It did start coming back down. Are we going to be down here to the $96 range? We may get there. But after that, we got 96, still 96. There's a lot of area here. Let's say about maybe to here. And let's call this a support as well. Down here at 95.31. And then, of course, 93.95. If it continues to break down like it is looking like it wants to do, so the reason I leave my notes up here is so first I can remember what I said or what I did or my train of thought. And also you can also look back when I do a video and say, oh yeah, he did put that there or he missed something. Hey, nobody's perfect. But what I'm looking at right now, based off of this is telling me this may be just a temporary down for this week, and then we may get a continuation up. If I look at this indicator here. Okay, so if we get the bounce down here to that $96.89 area, I feel like we may get that this week, or since we already have a lot of rejection candles here, we may already be at the bottom of this particular range. We may start going back up and meet that $99 area again. So let's see. Let's see. Maybe this. So we'll put that there. All right. Now, at the worst, it'll come down to 96.49 and then go back up. I'm just doing this based off what I see here because we are still in a very strong trend. So let's see what happens. But for me, I think I'm going to go to the G fund now. I've had my fun. I've gotten the signals that I'm looking for to say it's time to save money and not lose money. But just like me, hey, let's learn how to wait for the win. All right, I'm waiting for that win. I'll see you next week on Stock Shots.